Asus claims that the Zenfone 3 is the definition of refined craftsmanship, and yes, it truly is. It is indeed an elegant and a classy device. But does it perform as beautifully as it looks? Watch our review of the Zenfone 3 and find out more.
Hey guys, Karan here. In this video, we are reviewing the Asus Zenfone 3. The model which we have here is the Sapphire Black 5.5-inch variant with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage. The device also comes in a smaller 5.2-inch variant with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of onboard storage. Rest all the other specs are similar. Let us take a quick look at the specifications of this device. Zenfone 3 packs a Snapdragon 625 octa-core processor clocked at 2 GHz, an Adreno 506 GPU, 64GB of onboard storage expandable up to 2 TB, an 8 megapixel front camera with f2.0 aperture, a 16 megapixel rear camera with an f2.0 aperture as well, and with Tritech autofocus, OIS and EIS. The other features of the Zenfone 3 are the fingerprint scanner, the Type-C USB port, dual SIM, dual standby, and all the other sensors that you would expect on a modern smartphone. The Zenfone 3 feels quite elegant and premium. Though it has a glass surface on the front and the rear, it's not as slippery as you would expect. Yes, it will show fingerprints over time, but I don't think it would be much of an issue for most. In our day-to-day usage, we found that the Asus Zenfone 3 is quite grippy to hold. At the front and the rear, we have the beautifully contoured 2.5D Gorilla Glass. The rear glass has an exquisitely designed concentric circular pattern which Asus calls the Zen design. You can get this design in 3 colors: Moonlight White, Shimmer Gold or Sapphire Black. This device is 7.69mm thick and weighs 155 grams. The Snapdragon 625 chip and 4GB of RAM provide the Zenfone 3 enough juice to run the OS smoothly under normal load conditions. Owing to the Adreno 506, the device is able to provide decent frame rates for majority of demanding games. We tried out Asphalt 8 on this device and the frame rates were pretty decent. Under extremely heavy loads, the device sometimes slows down a bit, but a quick tap on the speed booster frees up memory instantly and makes the device smooth again. The Zenfone 3 scores 62,441 in Antutu benchmark, which is just below the iPhone 5s. This phone may not be a beast, but it's no sheep either. The Zenfone 3 sports a 5.5-inch 1080p IPS display, images are crisp and video playback is smooth. Outdoor performance of the display is great owing to the 600 nits of brightness. We found it easy to view and read under bright sunlight. Colors seem very natural on the display. However, if you wish to add a bit more flair to the colors, I suggest using the vivid mode in the display settings. Asus says that this device is built for photography, so we put its camera to test under various lighting conditions. The camera on the Zenfone 3 focuses on an object instantly and keeps tracking it thanks to the Tritech laser autofocus system. Outdoor shots are great and color reproduction is accurate. Indoor shots in low light are great as well. However, under certain lighting conditions, we noticed some flickering while shooting videos. This is totally random and changing the exposure settings fixes it temporarily. The Zenfone 3 shoots 4K videos at 30 fps and 1080p videos at 60 fps. The camera app on the Zenfone 3 has a range of features for shooting in various conditions. It supports HDR, manual mode, 64 megapixel super resolution, panorama, beautification, and much more. The camera on the Zenfone 3 has 4-axis optical image stabilization, electronic image stabilization, and video stabilization. We found these features to work as expected, and even with shaky hands, the photos are sharp and there are minimal jerks in videos. The fingerprint scanner rests on the back beneath the camera. In our tests, we found that it successfully unlocks the device 9 out of 10 times. I feel that the fingerprint scanner is perfectly positioned and unlocking the device feels quite natural. A double tap on the fingerprint scanner brings up the camera app. However, sometimes it gets triggered through accidental touches while using the device. The Zenfone 3 has Sonic Master and high-res audio certification. It provides you with various settings to change the sound output as per your liking. It can output 24 bits 192 kHz studio quality audio through its 3.5mm jack. We tested its output on the Yamaha home theater system and our Sennheiser's headphones, and the audio quality came out to be pretty decent. The bass is punchy, treble notes are crisp and clear, and the overall audio quality is pretty decent. But to enjoy the true potential of the Zenfone's audio prowess, you need high quality lossless audio files.
The Zenfone 3 features a new 5-magnet mono speaker. The output of this speaker is adequate. You can get an additional boost in loudness by turning on the outdoor mode. Audio quality of calls is fine.
The Zen UI 3.0, which comes with the new Asus Zenfone 3, is much of an improvement over the last year's Zen UI 2.0. However, it is still cluttered with a bunch of pre-installed apps which require frequent updates. The Zen UI runs on top of Android 6.0 Marshmallow and runs pretty smoothly. There are nice little touches here and there, like the weather animation on the lock screen, new widgets, and parallax scrolling. You can also customize the Zen UI with various themes and icon packs. Under the settings, you will also find an option to turn on the glove mode if you will be using your device with gloves. A new feature of the Zen UI 3.0 is Game Genie, which allows you to record or even live stream your games on YouTube or Twitch. You can also optimize your games using the game optimization feature of Game Genie. The Zenfone 3 supports fast charge technology, which charges half the battery within 30 to 45 minutes. The 3000 mAh battery is sufficient for more than a day's usage. Even under heavy usage, the battery easily lasts up to 14 hours. The Zenfone 3 supports dual SIM and dual standby. However, only the first SIM slot is 4G compatible and is a micro SIM slot. The second SIM slot is 3G compatible and is a nano SIM slot. The second SIM slot is an SD card and a SIM card hybrid slot, meaning you can either use only SIM 2 or a micro SD card. So, for what kind of users is this device for? Well, if you want a phone that provides decent performance, high quality audio, a decent camera, and shoots awesome selfies, and you want all of this within a device that fits the 25 to 30k range or the $300 to $350 range depending on your country, then the Zenfone 3 is the device for you. So guys, that was our review of the Asus Zenfone 3. If you have any queries, please post them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more such awesome videos. Thanks for watching.